Hello everyone, this is KFK Renee's Garden. I am sharing my little grocery haul. This is mostly for my smoothies, you guys. So I got some bananas, some navel oranges. These are huge, so I probably can use this one orange for like a couple of days of smoothies. I just kind of like the tangy taste. And then I got some coconut. I got a couple of coconuts. And then I saw some yams in there, and I did get onions, but that's, that's for cooking. But anyway, I got some yams. I never thought of putting yams in my smoothie, but I saw, God, I can't remember her name. Goodness, I'll remember by the next video. I'll remember that you cook it a little bit to, soften it up, and then you put it in your smoothie to make it nice and smooth. I got a green papaya, and I got some ginger, you guys. So I always look for the ones with the sprout. So that part of the ginger will be going in the dirt. It's getting planted, y'all. And a lot of the times they try to cut them off. You see how that was cut off, but there's some sprouts on there. You see that? That is going in the dirt. And this one is huge. So there are some sprouts on here. So wherever there's a sprout, I'm putting that in the dirt. And these are my cayenne peppers from my garden. So this is what I do. I let them get all dried out and stuff, and then I make my red pepper chili flakes with this. I just grind them up. These are ready. These are already ready, but these few here, they're not. These are those burning bush peppers, so I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with those. But anyway, those are going in the dirt. And then I got some brown mustard seeds. So they say that this one is a little bit more pungent than the regular mustards, but they do, still give the yellow flower and stuff. So you can get your seeds. And then I just got some romaine. It's 1,000 seeds per pack, that's what it says. Got me a couple of watermelon over here because I like to blend those as well. Got me some organic beets. These are relatively small, but it's perfect for like one smoothie. So, or one batch of smoothies. I'll use one per batch. And so they're perfect for that. And I got me some organic carrots. So I got a few carrots here. And I usually will put 1 carrot per batch. I also bought a couple of these little packages. It has the red and green cabbage with some carrots. So when I want to do a quick stir fry, then I can do that, for lunch or something like that, or dinner. And same thing with these, since I'm not growing broccoli right now, I can steam this. This is a broccoli, cauliflower, and some chopped carrots. So I got a couple of those as well. So that's like a quick, little veggie meal. And I got a bunch of limes. So that was my smoothie haul, you guys. Yeah, I've still been a little bit under the weather, so not been able to eat a whole lot. And so, yeah. So smoothies it is, veggies, of course, something light. Have to eat something light for a while. But anyway, you guys, thank y'all for watching. Have an amazing day. As you can see, my eyes look tired. Your girl been struggling. But I have been, still keeping it together, trying to get those little workouts in. A gallon of water per day, can't do it. Half of that, yes. The okra water has really been working out. So I do have okra in my garden. So I have been harvesting my okra, and I chop it up, put it in water, and yeah, and I drink like a little bit in the morning on an empty stomach, and then I drink some in the evening. So it gives me a boost of energy. It's also really good for digestive issues. So I forgot to mention that they also say that okra water is good for regulating blood sugar, blood pressure, and so much more. But all I was concerned about is the digestive issues and the energy. So because these are cool weather crops, I'm gonna have to wait to drop these seeds. So I'm gonna wait on the brown mustards and the romaine. However, I am gonna drop these carrots because they're gonna take a little bit to really get going. So I have some, Imperator carrots, short and sweet. And then I wanted to go ahead and pop in some red onions. This is a, Akatama salad red. And then I really don't care for the taste of parsley, but I will put it in a blended drink. And my kids love parsley, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop some of that in the soil. My beans keep getting eaten up, so I'm trying different areas in my garden. Also, Shawnee 2003 said plant some beans around my banana plants. So I just may pop these in because not only are they gorgeous, you see that purple color? Not only are they gorgeous, but they're gonna add a lot of nutrients to the soil that's gonna feed my plants. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna go ahead and get started right now. So we are making our way out to the garden. I did get, I had to go get some soil. I did get some of my seeds planted around my banana plants. I did. Get out of there. What are you doing in my garden? What are you doing? You know better. Dog over here chewing on stuff. Goodness, I tell you, can't have nothing. So anyway, last night I came out here and I cleaned out this grow bag here. This grow bag had a tomato plant in there, and that tomato plant died off, so I pulled that one out. I can't even remember what it was. I think it was my Cherokee Purple. So anyway, I put some white long squash seeds in there, so we're gonna see how long it takes for those to germinate. I did till this soil up a little bit. This is where I pruned up my tomato. You see it's a lot more to prune up. I mean, this plant has just taken over. So I still have some more vines on there to prune up, but right now there are a lot of tomatoes on it, so that's why I haven't pruned those off. As you can see there's still a lot of tomatoes on there and a bunch of flowers, and so I don't want to lose those. Still a bunch of tomatoes. So I'm gonna leave that alone, but I still have a lot of space over on this side. I did prune up the African blue basil. You guys saw me make the tea. I did do a video for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop some carrot seeds in there. And I do use a lot of carrots in my smoothies and stuff, so I thought it was important for me to go ahead and get a bunch of carrots started. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So these are the Imperator carrots, and so with the carrot seeds, they are super tiny. I don't know why I didn't bring my tripod outside, you guys, but you know how it is. So I'm working with one hand, but it's a bunch of seeds in there. So I'm just gonna sprinkle some out here, and then I'm gonna put a thin layer of soil on top of that, because you don't ever want to plant these deep. So put a thin layer of soil on top of that, and then I'm just going to water that in, and once they come up, then I'll go ahead and thin them out then. Okay, so now I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of soil right on top of there, and then I'm going to lightly water it so that my seeds don't shift all over the place. And we're gonna wait for those babies to come on up. Trying to see where I put all the seeds. And then I will put the short and sweet right over here in the front. So these are the short and sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same with these. All right, so now I'm gonna sprinkle these down here. This is the short and sweet. You see how tiny these seeds are? So I will be thinning those out later. And gonna get a small little layer of dirt on there. and get my little watering can. I don't want to use my water hose because the seeds will definitely shift. There's a fly that's just hanging out and won't fly away, so it must be on its last leg because it's barely moving. All right, so that's that. Let me go get my watering can and water that in. So I know you guys will help me remember. So that's Imperator carrots and short and sweet, y'all, because I'm not putting no labels out here. I'll let my little feathered daughters out. I haven't let them out in a couple of days. So I let them out so they can move around. So anyway, let them move around. While they are moving around, I'm gonna water these seeds in really quick. So just gonna lightly water because I don't want to shift my seeds all over everywhere. Just want to water them enough just so that they can germinate. I usually put something over it, so I might go get a board or something and put over it, put some more water on here. I planted those seeds, those squash seeds last night, and the soil looks dry on top already, so put some more water on there. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and harvest this celery that's in here. It's not really doing all that great. Well, I guess they're doing okay. Just the sun is kicking their butt right here, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and harvest those, get them all chopped up and just put them in the freezer. And then I'm gonna till this spot here, and I may drop some beets in here for the fall, since I have been really on these beets in my smoothies. So my long beans are coming in, but as you can see, the aphids are taking over. So I am gonna get my water hose and hose those down, because me and ants are not friends, and I know the ants are gonna get after them. Here's some right here though. These are the long beans. Aren't they beautiful? I love long beans because when they start coming in, it is so awesome for stir fries. So I have some other ones coming in. I'm trying to put these back inside the gate so my dog won't eat them up. But those are my long beans, and here's some coming in right here also. But yeah, I see the aphids are on them, so I'm gonna hose those down really quick. So right here, where my ginger is coming in, oh look, before I get on that, look, more leaves are coming in on the pineapple plant. So it looked like they were, I don't know, it looks like they were not gonna do well, but I see more foliage coming in on those. So I guess they have settled in, because I did plant them in this garden bed. But I see the soil level has dropped, and then I noticed that these have sprouted, but I'm like, the ginger is right there. So I'm gonna add some more soil to this garden bed right here so that, you know, it'll cover that up. So anyway, and this is for PIA. I know you were asking me about seeds. It seems, this is for the African blue basil. So it seems like seeds would be, don't look at my ashy hands, y'all. The seeds would be right here. I never see any seeds. And these aren't completely dried out, so I'm gonna wait until they completely dry out, and then I'm gonna check again. But trust me, I have been checking for I don't know how long, and I have never seen any seeds come off these plants. I know there probably are seeds, but I have not seen any. And it seems like they would be like right there where you see that little white pod there. I just never feel any seeds in there. So anyway, PIA, I'm gonna get back to you on that. I'll definitely be checking. All right, so I added some more soil, so that's gonna add more nutrients and a little bit more coverage, so they have more room to grow. So I'm gonna get that watered in as well. Here as well, the little bush bean seeds. but it was so hot today. It's like, my goodness, so I have to get some more water on these banana plants. And look, more of my guava is ripening. So I am so happy. Cannot wait to eat them. These are really, really good. I still have not found the lemon guava, but this one is really delicious, so I am happy with this one. And as you can see, there's a new cup coming on this one as well. These things spread so quickly, it's insane. I think I put bean seeds in this one as well. Just some little bush beans. They were actually some old seeds that I had, so hopefully they sprout. And to get all this watering done. So remember when I first separated all the banana plants, and I had placed these two larger ones in with the model plant right here in the middle. And this is the latest little baby over here. I was like, my goodness, they just spread so quickly. But they look so beautiful. They need a little pruning right now. You see my zinnias, they're starting to get new flowers. I had to cut those old flowers off, so the new ones are starting to come in. This is really becoming like my favorite flower, you guys. So pretty. I love, love, love the zinnias. I love the way they look, their durability, and they seem to go for such a long time, and they can definitely withstand a lot of this heat. I also have to get in here and get all these weeds. You see all this grass that's grown under here from watering, so that's definitely not happening today because it is almost 7:30 p.m. so that's not going to happen, but probably this upcoming holiday weekend I will get in there and get all of that done. I had planned on dropping more seeds, but it's starting to get late and I'm gonna lose sunlight, so I guess I will be just dropping seeds throughout the week. And look at these girls back here digging more holes. I tell you. So I'm gonna finish up because I have to clean up their run area over here. I gotta get that cleaned up, close up the food, and change out their water. And so that's going to be it, you guys. That's all I got for today. Thank you all for watching. Have an amazing evening and rest of our amazing week, I should say. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye, everyone. All right, so now I'm back in the house getting ready to start chopping up this watermelon. I washed my watermelon before I start cutting it because I did purchase this from the store and God only knows who touched it, or anyway. So yeah, so I did go ahead and wash it, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this open and get everything prepared so when I get ready to make my smoothies in the morning, I don't have to do all this. It's already chopped up. This smells so good, you guys, so good. All right, got my watermelon all chopped. Now I'm gonna chop up this papaya. The seeds, I'm probably gonna put it in another container so that I can consume the seeds. And then I think I'm gonna chop this up and I'll probably put this in the freezer after I get it all chopped up because I'm obviously not gonna use a whole papaya all at one time. So this is how the green papaya looks on the inside. So I will take the seeds out. I'm gonna put them in a little container. I was thinking about taking them out, rinsing them off, and letting them dry out and then ground them up into like a powder. That way I can use them that way in my smoothies as well. So anyway, you guys, I got that papaya all chopped up. The flavor is non-existent. It is a flavorless fruit, very dense. So this one is the green papaya. It's not like the yellow flesh papaya where it has a lot more flavor. So this one is flavorless, but I do have the other things chopped up. I have my orange, my carrot. It looks like it was an orange growing inside of an orange, you guys. But anyway, the watermelon's all chopped up and put in the refrigerator already. It doesn't really take much for me to get ginger and turmeric ready, or, you know, peel the skin off the beets and stuff like that. So not gonna worry about that. I can do that in the morning. So anyway, you guys, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for hanging with me. I appreciate you, and I will let you guys know what I get blended up. Bye, everyone.